Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Mike Trout, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward the National League batting crown. Next. Zach Wheeler gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Zach Wheeler's a quality pitcher. 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball 93 to 96. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all three of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Digging in, David Peralta. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Miami. The left fielder, David.
First delivery to him on the way. And look out! Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. Dan D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Trevor Story steps in now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. His career line against Wheeler, he has 7 hits in 22 tries. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. This one skied out toward right. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bruce has a read on it. And the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Mitchell White, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Mike
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong, this team's going to play in October. And once you get to October, anything can happen.
Trout, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Line drive, base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Trout, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses 1-1. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
Runners on first with one down. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Batting fourth.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Bryce Harper, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And there's ball one. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So digging in now, JT Realmuto, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Real Muto is facing his old colors in this one. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
VR is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Philadelphia. Still no score. And now is Yasiel Puig, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Nobody out, runner on first. Three and one. Brian Anderson is on deck. The 3-1 out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
That is big. The third base.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Ready now, Brian Anderson. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
One and one.
1-1. Here it is.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Puig rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 13 home runs, and 54 runs batted in. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Dion.
Pause, now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
2 down, runners at first and second. That evens it up 1-1. One and one the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. Miami's out in front, 1-0. Here's Jay Bruce now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The left fielder, Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Though he's been stellar overall. His batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race. But he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games. But for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jay Bruce becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
One and two now. One out, nobody on. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Chopper to short.
Story brings it in.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, Alec Bohm. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. 2-2 the count. Now here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Odor's got it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Stepping up now, David Peralta. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
David Peralta.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now here's the pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here it comes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in, Trevor Story. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Back behind second. Gregorius is there. He's got it one away. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. 1 left for Miami, but they're on top 1-0.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Peralta's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike. Wow.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Now the 2-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. A ball and 2 strikes. Bouncer up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peralta going back at the track, and this one is gone. A home run. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper, making it an even 250 for his career. And the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. And he'll take a look at ball one.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Count now, a ball and a strike. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
To the plate now, Jay Bruce, as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Fastball well outside. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Fouled off. Now another 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Odor on his way to second. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
And he'll get back in safely. Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's inside.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Hey.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. The 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Popped up. Hoskins calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, Williams Astudillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. With runners in scoring position this season, Astudillo is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They trail it 4-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alex Bohm.
Stepping in now, Alec Bohm. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two-0 count, the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Nope, that's the ball.
And this is low, ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The second for 1. He beat it out. An outstanding effort that time, but that's a base hit, and the run's in to score.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And that brings up Mike Trout. He's set and the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
one of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. To the left side, but it's well foul. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Hoskins has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Philadelphia's on top, 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now in the box, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back, left field.
1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down here 5-1. Jose Arena, 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 52, Jose Arena.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Peralta. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Real Muto.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
One out, nobody on. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. Ready for another chance? Jay Bruce. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. From the stretch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-0 the count to Jay Bruce. Oh, not what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Real Muto's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 1-1 home. Lined into right, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Nero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Low for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 2 out with the man at first. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Hit to third. Scooped up. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. At the plate, Rougned Odor. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heat.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Trout to the track, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot here for Rougned Odor. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's a 7-2 game now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The count now at 2-2. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop Mondesi. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Marlins get one back thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 7 and the Marlins 2. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box now. Andrew McCutchen. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The pitch. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mike Trout. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Count remains 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're on top 7-2. Next will be the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now back, catcher, William Astudillo.
Ready now for the Marlins, Williams Astudillo. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Story scoops it up, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. To short, hit hard. Story picks it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 9.
So striding forward now, Jay Bruce. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on top 7-2. Jose Alvarez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
So stepping in, David Peralta. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far.
The left fielder, David Peralta.
He's set. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bruce has a read on it. 1 out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. No balls and a strike to count. Soft liner towards short. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball one. First and second now, one man out. Fouled off. A ball and two strikes now.
1 and 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Phillies 7 and the Marlins 2. Rafael Montero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Rafael Montero.
Settling in now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Montero has racked up over 70 innings on the mound with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
To the plate now, Alec Bohm. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The pitch. A ball and a strike. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. One out. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Striding in once again, Rougned Odor. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball one to start the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two. Two and one after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Brian Anderson will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Brian.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A runner at first with no outs here. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
Striding forward now is the DH, Corey Dickerson. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper is there to put it away for route number 1. Digging in now, Williams Astudillo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is there. 2 down. Marlins down to their final out now. And the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball just inside.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Hector Neris gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Hector Neris.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Neris is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Bruce. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Philadelphia Phillies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Zach Wheeler records his 14th winning decision of the season. Mitchell White was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.